as we continue with this whole trend of the year in review show, what we're going to do right now is the last Young Hollywood Blast segment of the year. Uh, this whole segment started in September, and this will be the 18th straight week, 18th or 19th straight week that I'm doing this segment. And what we normally do is that I handpick a article from their online newspaper and we talk about it on the show. This week I found, or actually earlier today, I actually found a form that was featured on their website, and it is from the people, if I can get to it. There we go. It was featured on the online newspaper. The name of the website, which is a forum, is called HolaGist. That's HolaGist. HolaGist. And in this article, they gave you the top 10, the biggest celebrity scandals of the year. And they didn't put it in the actual order, but some stories you may know and some stories you may not. So let's not waste any more time and get into it. The first scandal they have on this form is the ongoing tribulations of Lindsay Lohan. She crashed her Porsche on the PCH, reportedly punched a number of club goers, stole away in the Wanted tour bus. That's a pop band, by the way, not her being wanted. Got arrested multiple times, passed out tired in her hotel room, and made a crappy Lifetime movie, falling into obscurity like a boss. That's not what I think. That's what they posted on this forum. Lindsay Lohan is a train wreck. We all know that. We all get it. But Lindsay Lohan doesn't seem to get it. How long is it going to take for Lindsay Lohan to realize that it only takes one incident and then her forget her career, her life, or forget her career because her career is in the toilet. All she have left is her life. And if she don't change her ways come 2013, she going to be in jail. Forget 30 days or several months. She probably going to be in jail for the rest of her life. It's, what's it going to take for her to get that? And I feel like, you know how celebrities gets away with things? Lindsay Lohan is a true example of someone that gets away with a lot. If that happened to let's say one of us, if we had like a bad incident or one mistake, we go in jail for a long time. But celebrities, they get off easily. Now, I'm not saying all celebrities get away with it, but Lindsay Lohan, she gets away with it. And who knows how much she'll get away with it come 2013. The next scandal they have is K-Stu cheating. Remember all the way back in the summer where K-Stu and Robert Saunders was snap smooching it out in the back of her Mini Coupe? They issued public apologies and Rob Pattinson moved out. And all of our twin Hardons went limp. Yeah, us too. K-Stu, as in Kristen Stewart, cheated on her man and had to apologize over it. Celebrities cheat on each other, but it's more often that the man cheats on her woman. When the last time you heard a woman cheating on her man? That doesn't happen very often in the celebrity world. And this whole apology thing, is she really sorry for what she did? Is she really sorry for breaking Robert's heart? Oh, is she sorry for getting caught? And you know the cliche saying goes, it's only cheating if you get caught, and you got caught. Now, that's probably the low light of her career, of her personal life, but she's going to have to get over that real quick. She's definitely going to be on a microscope in 2013 going forward. So, Robert, you better watch your back. If the relationship is not going nice and smooth, she just might cheat on you too. It could happen. She did it before. What makes you think it won't happen to you too? Another scandal, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. The governor's affair with housekeeping Mildred was a big deal in October. Yeah, around this time, his book Total Recall, my unbelievably true life story, hit stands. Okay, enough with that Arnold impersonation. Among the things that came to our attention at the time, that he didn't recognize his son as his own until he was 8 years old. Ernie said he started looking like me. If you think about it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, since his governor days, things didn't quite work out. And now this adds to the list. I don't ever recall discussing this story in the show this year, but I'm certainly talking about it now, and all I can say is, wow. Move on to the next story. Amanda Bynes' downward spiral. Amanda had us thinking she was turning into the next Lindsay Lohan, but it turns out she was just straight up losing her mind. 2 hit-and-runs, a DUI, having her Beamer seized, and a dressing room meltdown, all in 1 year. That has Lindsay Lohan written all over it. Now, Amanda Bynes, who would have thought that this sweet, adorable looking lady from Nickelodeon turned into an actress and probably have the worst year of her career and personal life. Imagine what 2013 had in store for her. Now, before people start calling her the next Lindsay Lohan, she's got to do a lot more in 1 year than what Lindsay Lohan have done for the last several years. Right now, she's in level 1 of Lindsay Lohan. She's not up in the level of Lindsay Lohan troublesome. We're not going to go that far with Amanda Bynes. But if she can keep a low profile, stay out of trouble in 2013, that Lindsay Lohan comparison will be far-fetched. DJ prank nurse turned nurse suicide. Get a load of this. Australian DJs Mel Craig and Michael Christian call a London hospital where Kate Middleton was receiving care, pretending to be the Queen and Prince Charles. A nurse fell for the stunt and shortly afterward committed suicide. That is not a happy day. You know, normally when you prank someone, the person that gets pranked gets pissed off. This is not how a prank should end. Someone causing their lives like that. Of all these scandals, this probably is the more devastating. Because at least with the rest of these other people, they're still living. Now, they'll be under a bigger microscope because of their troubles and warnings and divorces and stuff. This nurse is no longer living because of a prank gone wrong. Pretending to be the Queen and Prince Charles. It's just sad. As I move on with this segment, Elmo's man hand signs off. Kevin Clash, the puppet master behind Sesame Street iconic Muppet Elmo, left the franchise when a series of reported cordial scandals with underage male companions hit headlines. Despite how hard he tried to disprove the rumors, his reputation proved too tarnished to overcome. I heard of this story, but I wasn't aware of all the details. And then when I heard it, now that I do know, it was the right move for him to go. Sesame Street is a kid's show. The last thing you want is a cast member of a kid TV show with a scandal with underage male companions. That's not a good move. I don't know if he was forced out or he went out on his own terms. Regardless, it was the right move. Then we get to Kate Middleton's nude photo scandal in France. Shortly after Harry's birthday suit shots hit the web, photos of Kara's top and bottomless while catching some rays at a French chat tube leaked. Kate took legal action and shut the nonsense down almost instantly. Once again, we live in a day and age is that anything could be leaked in the internet. Photos, emails, hackers are going at it more than ever, folks. You gotta be careful who you email stuff to or what you send. Because there's always gonna be someone that is a nerd and likes to hack into people's profiles and stuff, and your privacy is out the window. Maybe you just need to rely on more technology savvy people. I don't know. But you definitely need to be tech savvy if you're going to avoid something like this happening. I mean, this happens to a lot of people, especially here in America. But this woman from across the pond, very devastating. And speaking of Prince Harry, a segue to his scandal. Who could ever forget the photo of Harry losing in a game of strip billiards that was plastered all over the internet? Certainly not Harry, and probably not the Queen either. You see, this isn't London. When you go through a scandal, maybe people look the other way and move on. America, we are a nitpicking country. If you're a celebrity, you're under a microscope. People gonna look into every word you say, every interview you do, everything you do, every tweet you posted. American celebrities are in a bigger microscope than anyone. But when someone comes here and something like this happens, of course people are going to talk about it. Of course people are going to be skeptical over it. Now, this guy just happens to be partying and things just leaked out. He has a right to live his life. But that doesn't mean people are just going to look the other way and act like it didn't happen. If it happened here in America especially, people are going to talk about it. You just got to do what you can to avoid that happening again. On to the next to last segment, or the next to last scandal, I should say. John Travolta's multiple master quarter scandal. The Pulp Fiction actor had a bit of a tough year. It all started with a story came to light that Travolta reportedly tried to play Tickle My Pickle with a bunch of male mercenaries and a cruise ship employee. Gay rumors started. John Doe surfaced. Lawyers got involved. It was a major mess. It was indeed a rough time for John Travolta. John Travolta, now, normally when the gay rumors come about, people confess. John Travolta denied it and tried to clear his name. I don't ever recall discussing this story on Chillin' this year, but again, I know it now. It's just a very unfortunate. Hey, when someone come up with rumors about you, you do it with what it takes to clear your name. You know, your reputation as an actor, as a person, is at stake when someone wants to come up with rumors like that. And now on to the last scandal posted here on the HolaGist Fourm. Of course, probably the most popular, the most talked about divorce of the year, Tomcat, as in Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. So when Katie Holmes surprised filed for divorce this past summer, it not only stopped the presses, it nearly stopped Tom Cruise's heartbeat. A-listers' secret motives and the looming presence of Scientology, all the makings of a major story that kept us interested for weeks. It was without a doubt, I think it was the biggest celebrity story of the year. People would say that Scientology and the fact that the kid, Suri, was getting into Scientology may cause this divorce to happen. Tom Cruise got a new movie out, I believe, right now, and he's just trying to move on from it. Who knows where Katie Holmes go from here? But to me, that was the biggest story of the summer. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. It was like the Energizer Bunny for weeks. It kept going and going and going. More stories popped up. More rumors popped up. It kept people wanting to know what else happened, what went wrong, and all that type of stuff. It is what it is, man. Will celebrities do better to keep out of trouble? Absolutely not. But it's going to keep people intrigued of what's to come, or what could happen, or what might happen in 2013. Be warned. Be very warned, celebrities. And that is your final Younge Hollywood Blast segment of 2012.